either in person or online. You're not going to want to miss this because we are having so many people do so
Okay,
many
I'm not
cool
sure if
things.
we're live yet.
Okay, so I'm just doing a figure eight, and let me know if you are a member. We have
Trying this out
Linda.
for the
Yay,
first
I love little
time.
pumpkins, Linda. So cute. Hey, BFFs. Hey, besties. Thanks for saying that. I love getting my texts that say, hey, BFFs. It's so fast. I was answering some a few minutes ago. If you haven't texted me yet, go ahead and screenshot this. I'll leave it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Screenshot and text, hey bestie or hey
So
BFF.
just bear
Linda
with me
makes
a
me so
moment.
happy when I see
Okay, it
it.
looks like we're
And then
live.
we also finished up the fall ball today. We got to give away over $700 worth of prizes. Woo-woo. That was really, really fun. So if you were a part of that, thank you so much for being a
Yes, we
part
are
of
live.
the second
Okay, good.
annual fall ball. That was really, really cool. So I'm just blending this in
So
with
hello
a
everyone.
fluffy brush, nothing major. Hey guys, hey Holly,
My name is Anne-Marie Cheung. I am a visionary artist and creative adventure guide.
they're
And I
boxes
thought
of
it'd be fun just to do a
so
little open
let's play some
studio
games
where you
here.
can see
Who is
me painting in the
who is missing?
studio.
So we would not have a surprise. So it's actually I know it's not
So I have to
celebratory
sign into
stuff
chat
over. I
here.
know, but they said she wants to have it. I think for her pool.
See
So
if I
we're doing
can
it
post
consistent
something in
that
the
way. But
chat.
jump on here while I was working on it anyway. And just if anybody has questions about joining Paint Party headquarters, or maybe you're already a member, let us know. I'd love to
So if you're
see
coming on to see me live,
answer anything you have.
if you want to just post
Let's see,
something
a
in the
lot of
chat
you
so I
said, Lori,
can
how could I get one?
know
Well,
that you're
Sandy asked,
there.
well, if you want to order any small ones, my dad makes them, and you can order them from him. His name is Rod Stewart, and you just email him, and his email is Rod's Bakehouse, like
Just post my
bake,
link there.
BAKEHOUSE at gmail.com. And he does small, like 18-inch ones, like little ones that you can order from him if you want. But the large ones, they'd be a little bit too
Okay,
large.
great. Looks like everything
Let's
is
see.
working.
Oh,
Yahoo.
Disney World. Lisa says
Okay,
she's
so
been
I'm just gonna
very
have a little bit
cool.
of tea.
Gina says she's been painting mermaids and surfboards all
And the
week.
first
How
thing
cool is
I
that?
do
Hey,
is I light a
Christine.
candle. I've got
Who's
my
on
little
here? Oh my gosh, look at all
beeswax
these
candle.
colors. That wasn't you, was it, that made the
So I
awesome
would like to light a
Lisa
candle.
inspired painting with the aliens and all that cool stuff? It was almost like our road trip.
Here we
I was
go.
like, we need to ask them if we can buy that. I was so excited to see it.
Symbolic of
Okay, so
shining
I'm
my
on a
light
bluegrass green.
and sharing my light with
Is
you.
the trick with making
Right over by my
the sun go
painting
to the
here.
water? Let me go ahead and switch
So
my
I've
camera
started
quick. And let me know if anybody's on
painting a
here. Let me know
series
if
of
you have questions.
angels,
If you have any
and
questions, let me know.
the
That's why
reason
I'm
I
here.
started doing the
Ask me
angels
questions.
because
If you have
my
a
mom
question
passed
to ask,
away in
again, don't miss
2019
something new. Do
rather
you think about answers? Like if you want to
unexpectedly,
create
and
something, we're doing it
she
here
really
as
loved
well. And it's
angels
fun
and
just
fairies, and she would
using that
often give me little gifts.
way to start making that
So I
connection.
decided
So
to
if you're on
paint a
here,
lot of angels.
hello.
I have a few here I can show you.
Online paint parties, in-person paint parties, all that,
One of the angels
then I want you to
here.
check out Paint Party Headquarters because that's the thing. We always have to look at stuff like risk versus
Show
reward.
this
It's very little
other
risk,
one
but
here.
think about what you can learn and the possible reward that could happen. So if you're
So I'm going to
interested in
paint
taking some classes or you have
100
a
angels,
question, if you
and
want
they
to
will be
know this
published in a
about
book.
Basquiat, you can
And I'm
text me
also
here
creating
and I'll
NFTs
totally
from
help
them
you.
as well.
Oh, and Kristen,
Anyone's into
welcome. We're so
crypto and
happy to have you
NFT, they
in.
will be
Can't
available
wait to
on
paint. It's
OpenSea,
amazing, and we're excited to
and
share.
I'm working on
So
getting that together.
we truly appreciate and just
So
very,
I'm
very
going to switch
grateful
my
for what you
camera
do for
over
us.
to
And
my,
don't take it lightly. We have a whole
here
team
we
that helps.
go.
It's not just me. We have a whole team that is helping
And
and
I'm
making
wondering
this
if
all
you guys
happen. And we
can,
really want to do the best we can to help you succeed and learn
oh,
from
here we
all of that
go.
wonderful stuff. All right, I'm going to add a little bit of white in here. Let me see if there's any questions. Oh, Sandy says, I'm enjoying being a member
Okay,
for
I will
over
leave
a
that off,
year.
and I should turn
Enjoy
my,
so much. Oh, I'm so, so happy
Music is off too.
Judy
Okay.
says I joined last night. Welcome. I know we've had hundreds of y'all join.
Okay, so here we
We're so
go.
excited to help you.
Got my canvas
Carla
here.
says looking for
And
any or
I
maybe
picked out a
maybe
few
towel.
colors. Let's see, I've got
Would be a good size. Just need an idea for a design.
it's
Well,
kind of
Carla, I am
ultramarine
like, I don't
violet
know if y'all know this
and
about me. I'm kind of
a
like the surfboard
rose,
decorative wood painting queen here. I've painted
reflex
quite a
rose or
few
something like
wood
that.
decorative surfboards.
Anyways,
I've seen quite a few.
using these ones, I feel
Welcome.
like kind of like purpley kind of
So you could do so many
mood.
different things. You could have a beach scene. You could do a sunset, kind of like what I'm doing right now.
Squeeze that out.
White. Who else has an idea for her? You could put a seahorse. You could put, a last name. You could put,
Nice and bright. It's kind of like a fluorescent pink.
kind of lean into that.
And let me see.
When I did all those
I'll need
decorative
some white.
surfboards, I kind of always, I'm gonna fold the tape up. I kind of always
That kind of
picked them
pastel-y kind of
that the
white.
person would like. So if they were really into mermaids, I would have a mermaid on there.
I have a
If they're
big
really
tub of white
into
here.
spaceships, I would have a spaceship
Since I go
there,
through a
something
lot of
like that.
that.
So many different things. This. Okay, and I'm gonna bring this up actually.
And let's see what we got here.
This little bit here.
I'm gonna try a bit of burnt sienna too.
Put some more paint on there and just bring it up to this line. And then actually add just a little bit of a darker blue. Hold on, let me grab a little bit of a
So let's throw that
darker
down
blue.
there.
Let me get to my paint wall. If you've never seen my paint wall, this is where I go whenever I move locations. So yeah, Linda says flamingo.
Okay, so I just go rather just random intuitive strokes
The link in the description. You
for
can
the
sign
beginning
up
because this is going to be my
headquarters
my
there.
background, and it's going to be all painted over. And sometimes I
So excited to help you. Kelly, great
add some
question.
words, but I'm just in kind of like a
Until March of 2022.
kind of a
Here's the deal. We are in
just
full
putting down
support.
color
We
mood.
do not want y'all missing out on all the goodness. Oh, that's too light. Too light. And all the goodness of fourth quarter.
So
So
just
if you
rather
see
intuitively
us doing this, this is
putting the
definitely
color
a
down.
longer time. But yeah, we have yours until
Bit of fun for a Friday night.
see, I'm up to about. Gina says I'm up to about
And we just had a big storm here. There was actually
girl mermaids and
a
spaceships. Yeah, actually, on
tornado warning.
everything to do with space. I did feel like he might have painted that rocket. Actually, now that I think about it, I think he painted it. And let's see. Kristen says, I love that wall. I told my hubs I want to bust my wall between the studio and my guest room so I have a bigger studio. Oh,
So
that's
this
a
first
great
layer is
idea.
pretty much just
I
playing.
agree with that idea. Let me find a little bit of a darker blue.
Just filling up your
A little
canvas with
darker.
color.
Let me see if it's gonna work. It might work. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Hold on. A little bit of a
Oh, I love this
navy.
pink.
Nope. Do not like it. Okay.
It's like a
Hold
hot
on.
pink.
I made a mistake. I don't like that at all. Don't like that at all. The darker blue. I need it like a little bit.
And then you know what? I feel like getting my fingers in this,
Okay,
so
so
I am
on
just
wood,
gonna
you can still use a baby wipe, but it's really not going to take it all off. So a lot of it
smear
is
paint
going to
around with my
dry right off of it.
fingers.
I want
I
a
have to remember
little bit
finger painting as a
lighter
kid.
stripe blue.
This is the fun part.
And I yield one. Okay, so since I don't know if y'all can see this, and again, this is the last day to join PhD headquarters. So if you have been on
It's
the
all just quite
fence, you have
random
until midnight to make a decision. The link is in the description.
circles,
You can pay
lines,
monthly and
or
cancel
any
at
other
any time.
shapes.
And then if you want it, like you know you're committing and you want to go for it, you can go ahead and pay them yearly and you'll get a month free. So
I
again,
like
this is
blending
going
a
to
bit
get
of
you
white
all
over the top too.
this is going to
Nice
get you
kind
the
of
painting tutorials you need for your party
pastel kind of
business, online
colors
in-person
going.
and art kits, as well as social media. If you have really enjoyed learning from me. If you've enjoyed learning from me just the little bit on here,
So if you're
please
watching me
let me
live, if you want
know
to post in the
how
chat
you feel inside of Paint Party headquarters.
where you're
So if
located.
you're into
I am
social
in
media
Ontario,
for Paint
Canada,
Party business,
just a couple of
marketing,
hours
marketing is 90%.
west of
If you
Toronto.
have marketing, it's okay because I'm going to teach you. Marketing is 90% of your business. So if you're like, I love to paint, but I don't want to learn how to
We had a
market,
lot of rain
I
today
will
and
help
tonight,
you
and it's been
with that because you want to make
very
sure
stormy, but it
you're
seems to have
sending your
stopped for
messages
now.
well. And that's where I really,
My
really
power
feel
went off for
important
just a
to do
flash.
things every single month. We have been
So we
around
should be
over
all
3 years.
right.
Party headquarters has been around over 3 years, and there's over 2,300 of you inside there where we teach you every single month. So I'm excited to help you. Cannot wait.
So yeah, we're
Kristen,
just
we did the
playing for the
meeting
first coat,
earlier today for
first
all
layer.
the new members. So if you missed it, we're sending out a replay here in just, I think, within the next couple of hours. And then don't worry, we have so much stuff planned for September. So we're gonna have so many things I can help you with in September. We have our brainstorm session where we get together via Zoom. We have our prayer and gratitude meeting. We also have
Fingertips.
a strategy session for winter and Christmas designs, and all things
Yeah, I think it
marketing
needs a bit of
related to
blue.
that. So don't worry, we are going to have so many times that we can see you
Having
and
this
help
blue
you, as
here,
well
which is
as
a
you have access to a
cerulean
whole team called the
blue.
Guardians of Paint Party Headquarters, and they're just always watching for your questions and helping guide you to the answer, as well as the training I've done
Just
that has
pull
the
up down
answer.
there.
So if you're not techie, there's a lot of trainings where I have click here, go here, and there's a lot of stuff like that that will help you. Okay, so I'm just adding this on. I'm going to add a couple of hibiscus while I have you on here.
I just gotta use the
Again, I'm just
edge of the
going to go
brush and
on
kind of
real quick and just answer
twist it
any
back and
last minute
forth.
questions. I know Paint Party Headquarters, we've had the doors open for
Some
just
interesting little effects there.
5 or 6 days,
Little
and then they're going to
flickers.
close. They're going to close until March of next year. So we want to just give you one more opportunity if you've been on the fence thinking about it. Now is your chance, and the link is in the description if you want to take a look at it and get
So
this
this
paint
painting is
started.
eventually going to be an
A
angel.
lot of you are in areas where you can
And
do
this is
in
my
person,
background.
but we also talked about several times this week how you can start to learn how to do online paint parties.
More
And they
fingers
do
in
take a
there.
little bit, more time. Where an in-person party, you can paint something, book it within 3 weeks, you can have a party, right? It's a lot quicker to do. However, if you're wanting to do something online,
I
you
decided
got
to
to have
paint
time to do it.
100 Angels a
So
little while
that's
ago,
where
but
we're
then the
coming in.
project was on
Or
pause for
all
a
of a
bit.
sudden you're like, dang, I
But
wish I
I
would have
am back
started.
at it again
There's
because
so
I
many
think
people
it's
that are scared to
a
start
really important
something,
project for me.
and then they just realize, like, oh man, if I would have just gotten over
Send
that and
out
started it, look where I'd
100
been.
angels to
Look
the
back on the
world.
last 10 years. Was there something that you wish you would have done or could have done, and then you just never took action on it? Well, that's kind of like this too. If you're like, oh, I really want to do that, but I'm just not really
And these are
sure.
going to be
Well, just
available
make
as
a decision and see
NFTs
what's
as
going to
well.
happen in the next year, 2 years. Um, Man, if I would have never
And
thought
I'll
2
be
years
uploading
ago.
them
I mean,
to
in a million
OpenSea.
years, I would be helping y'all do this.
I
Like, if
think
I
I
would have come to
might
2 years ago and thought this, but that's the great
upload
thing about
about
Paint Party.
10 at a
You don't
time.
know where this adventure is going to lead you. All we can do is just follow the next
Maybe
step
put 10 up
in
for
your
sale at a
business
time,
today,
maybe a couple up
and
for
then go from
sale.
there. So you
It
still have
depends
the
on the gas
opportunity
prices.
to join. Kelly asks, is
It's a
PPHQ
lot to
for those
upload a
at
whole lot of
teaching
them
or
to
only
OpenSea all at
experienced
once.
party painters? Let me make sure I'm getting that right. Is PPHQ for those new at teaching or only experienced? Oh, either, Kelly. That's a great question. So we have trainings all the way from level, like basically stage one. If you're just brand new at
I'm
this
not even sure if
and
anyone
you're
is
wanting
watching
to,
right now. I
I'm
can't
gonna get some rain
tell
here.
if
If you're
anyone is
brand new
there.
at this and you're wanting to just like start learning to paint, we call it the hopeful artist. We have trainings to help you with that. If you all the way to stage 5. So if you're
If you
brand
feel
new
like
at
saying
teaching,
hi,
starting
Post in the chat.
a confident artist
Say
who
hi.
is
Let me know where
almost
you're
a
from.
beginning artist starting to think about maybe doing a business, to the confident artist who's painting all the time and very, very confident, to the techie artist who's starting to actually put stuff on social media, all the way to the money making artist. So we have all levels. And if you're in PPHQ, go ahead and do a shout out by doing hashtag PPHQ. I'd love to say hi, as well as let us know what stage
It's so much
you
fun
think
using
you're
the
in.
fingers
Because
to paint.
Kelly, what I have noticed is it's
I
hard
like
to
using the fingers.
know what to do if you don't know where you are. Like, it's hard to know what level I'm supposed to be at if I don't know where I'm at right now. So, inside Paint Party headquarters, we really
Feels like
help
this
you
corner needed a
kind
little
of
bit of
figure out where you're
that
at
hot
so
pig.
then you know where you're going. Because, I help people and all of a sudden, they're like, okay, I'm starting to make money teaching paint parties. Okay, now I want to do
Why?
something online. Then if you start teaching paint parties online, you're like, okay, maybe I want to really do this and learn some really cool stuff. And so we walk you through all the way from stage one, from the hopeful artist, to stage five, the money making artist. Yeah, definitely, Glenda. Thank you. She says paint parties help you. Paint party headquarters helps you learn to paint all the way up to setting up flyers and marketing everything. We do. Hey,
So I
okay,
hope
so
the
this is
sound and
our
everything is turning
PPHQ.
out
We got
okay with
Amy on
this
here,
because
Rita,
I did a test
Loretta's the money making
earlier on today
artist.
and it worked
Tiffany
out
is in
fine.
stage two.
So
Kristen, let's see. Kristen is
I
a
was
newbie.
hoping
Rita says stage one. Linda's on
the
here. Matrie says just got here. Let's see. Amy is stage 3 and
fingerprints.
4. And Gina says, I love the website. I'm almost
I
100%
forgot to throw some
finished with all
water.
the units.
Sometimes I
So
have a spray
cool.
bottle and I'll
Oh,
spray a little bit
yay.
to
Kristen says, I've made the
move
paintings
the
and
paint
sold them in
around,
the
but
past
I'm just
year.
gonna
Yay. So
I'll
you're a
just use
money
my
making
brush.
artist. Awesome. My job is to really help you just keep rinse and repeating that. I just want to help you just to keep rinsing and repeating that
Getting
so
in
you can keep
there.
staying a money making artist and then start learning how to diversify that. So if you're a money making artist, well, I want you to have several ways you're making your money. Okay, so I have this on here. I'm going to go ahead and throw on a couple of hibiscus. I'll show you a very easy way to do this. And Fran says, I'm very new to painting. Oh, let's see. And we have Rhonda. She says, joined just to paint with Heidi. Yes, Rhonda. People can join just to paint too. If you want to just paint, I just always warn y'all that it is very highly business focused. Um, so definitely you can just come in, Rhonda, and everyone else that is just painting with me. We love that. And then if you want to take it to that next level, of course, we are definitely all about that. Okay, so I'm going to grab some black paint. I'm going to show you just an easy, quick way to add some hibiscus. I'm just going to grab it. And if you want to join or learn more about Paint Party Headquarters, you have till midnight. The link is in the description. I'm just going to almost do like an upside down U.
I'm
And
gonna
I want
take
to
the
do this
end
a
of my
little
brush and
oversized, but I also want to keep in mind, pretend like I'm watching this little circle, okay?
make some
Do it
scratches
that
and
way. Okay, so I'm going to just add it because I'm going to do a saying on here for this commission. This is something too,
more.
I do these all the time. If, somebody in my area, my
This
local
makes the
area asks
painting
for a
more
commission, if
interesting.
I have time to do it or I'm doing a
Even
lot
though this is
anyway,
just the
I'll
background, I
just
like
say,
to
yeah,
have it
sure, I can do that. And I'll say a price. And if they want to pay it,
have lots of
I'll
interest
have
in the
them do it.
background.
So this is a commission that has to be ready for one of my local customers. So that's another way that has some extra cash just by showing up and showing that you're painting and doing stuff. Naturally, people will ask you if you can do these kinds of things or if you can do murals or whatever. So I think a lot of times we think a paint party has to just be a paint party in person, and that's the only way we can make money through it.
I might
But
just
it's
give that a
really
minute
not.
for
There's
that
many, many
part to
things you
dry
can
a little
do.
bit.
And that's why I call it, a paint party adventure, because you're going to say, maybe this ends up being like the way you bring in your money and you love it because you can just put on a Hallmark movie and you can just
Oh,
you can
thanks,
just
Sharon. You said
paint
there's
away
a
or have the
TV
music
or
playing.
video. There's
I
nothing
know people
playing.
really
Maybe I should.
gravitate towards the in person. I think people
You know what? I will turn that off. I just have my mic on now. Hey Sharon, if you're still there, can you tell me if the audio's better now? Should be okay. I think it was just the echo playing back. It should be good. Hoping it's good. I just have the mic on, so that should desktop audio. I'll mute that, mute that. Okay, the audio should be better now, hopefully. Thanks for letting me know, Sharon. I'm just gonna have a little sip of tea. Hey, just switching to my other camera. I hope the audio was okay right now. I think I had the desktop audio was on. Okay, so that's the first layer is almost done. And I'm just giving it a few minutes to dry a little bit. I'll go back to that. Turn mine off. Here we go. And make sure everything's off in my background. So I don't need the matches right now. Put those away. So yeah, I like to use some stencils as well. I've got a few down here. Let me see. There's a couple. I like to use this one. There's this floral one. And also mandala. And this other one kind of decorative. Maybe I'll add a few of these here. That's not completely dry, but should be okay. And I'm just going to get a little sponge and kind of wet it a little bit and squeeze the water out. And then just dab it in the paint. And I'm just going to dab it like this. just to add more texture. My sponge. This is a sea sponge. Add a few more here with more of the super pink. It's nice to get lots of texture in the painting. Oh, thanks, Sharon. That's the sound audio is better now. Thank you. There we go. I might put some more here. That burnt sienna color. There we go. That's interesting. A little bit more here too. I'm just kind of grabbing the sponge and just kind of rotating it a little bit. Adds more interesting stuff. And these are acrylic paints, and I love working with acrylic because they dry very fast. It's not like working with oils where you have to wait for days for it to dry. With acrylic, you can just keep putting more layers on top, all in the same day. I thought about playing some music too, but I don't know how that would work. So I got my mic on. The background's looking quite interesting now. I think I need a little bit of yellow. Here's the yellow I got here. It's a primary yellow. So I finished painting a picnic bench for the town of Simcoe a little while ago. It's an interesting project. There was 5 benches altogether, painted by four other artists as well, to celebrate Simcoe. And the design I painted had some butterflies and bees, and very brightly colored. Yeah, so every year there's hundreds of migrant farmers that come up to work in Simcoe. So the bench was kind of to celebrate the journey of the migrant workers. And celebrating our pollinators, our bees, and our butterflies. I've got pictures over on my website if you're interested in having a look. I should actually add my website to the chat there. Just 1 second here. Okay, I just posted my my website. That's where you can find my artwork, and there's also paintings for sale, prints for sale, and also I blog about art stuff there. So I'm basically just intuitively playing with the paint, playing with sponges and my fingers and brushes and stencils. As you can stay in this stage for as long as you like, just playing. That yellow adds a nice little bit of a glow to it. So I have my candle here and a few of my little few little stones, and this is a little owl. I don't know if you can see it too clearly, but it's a big owl, and then on the inside is a little baby owl. I'm not sure how well you can see that. I'll bring it right up close. But it's so neat. I love it. I forget where I got this from. I've had it for years. But I love it. My little owl. I think it's soapstone. I have my other owls here too. This one owl's looking at me. The painting here. It's for a candle. Candle goes underneath there. And another little owl artwork. This one is by Paula Talesian. Done with encaustic mixed media. So I have my owls here looking at me as I paint. Just take a sip of tea. Another 15 minutes and that'll be an hour, so I'm not sure if I'm going to keep going tonight because I'm pretty tired, but I'm going to just finish the background here tonight and then call it a night. I'm in Eastern Standard Time. No, it's still early here, but you know, when you get older, you go to bed a lot early on a Friday night. Yeah, a lot of times I just have a little Netflix binge. Oh, and I made some apple crisp for dinner too, because we went apple picking on the weekend. It was so much fun. The weather was beautiful. Let's see what I got on my brush here. So I'm just kind of twirling my brush for this, just kind of randomly. The lines that were in my water here. I think I need to wash my hands soon. I'm getting pretty mucky. And then once I'm done the first coat, the background, I might even turn it around, maybe upside down, and see where I'm going to paint my angel. little break here. So I can't tell if anyone, like, who's watching this. I can't only see people if people post something in the chat. Which is interesting. Hello, I'm back again. Back with the other camera. So yeah, I might pause this for tonight. I think I've done the background, so that's good. I might come back on live again to finish it off. But it's been fun for my first YouTube live. So this is Anne-Marie Cheung. I'm saying goodbye for now, and wishing you much joy and magic.